Hello, everybody. It's Dave Neal, stand-up comic, host of Bachelor Nation News, and we have a Bachelor in Paradise melee going on. We already did our Bachelor in Paradise recap, which I have to say is probably a 10 out of 10. It's a perfect Friday recap. But now we've got a fight between Kylee, between Olivia, between Aven. That's right, old, non-problematic Aven. The only thing he's done problematic is, of course, take Rachel Recchia on a date. Was that them? Did they do that? It all blurs together at this point. Either way, we've got a fight happening on X, previously known as Twitter. Let's jump right into it. So here's what it's Liv Lou said, Olivia. Will shows interest in me and kisses me. Kylee messes it up once she catches wind. John Henry shows interest in me and we are together. Kylee encourages Kat to mess it up. Anyone else sensing a pattern? Then Kylee responds, I owe you nothing. I'm loyal to my actual friends. Have a good night. Then Liv says, is that why you just called me twice to tell me that? Or was it going to be the fake pageant voice where you pretend that's not what really went down? All right, folks. Bring it in. Dump in the tea on a Friday. We got a melee. All right, so we're going to get into this right now. There's tweets. There's side tweets. It's getting messy. So we shared you. Where do we go to her initial post here? Is this it right here? So we shared this part with you. And again, look, it's like they've got 1,000 Twitter followers. No one's even on this app anymore, but yet it is the place to be. Meanwhile, Kylee posted a photo, no live in sight. There it is. So Kylee, I guess this is what you do, right? When you're in a group of people, you've got the full group, and then you do the group chat with everybody except the person you don't like. And chances are they have a group chat with everybody except you, because if you think you're the only one on the inside, it's just messy. It's messy in your 20s. I gotta say, Mercedes, Jess, Davia, it's Sam. Some of them aren't problematic. I'm basically calling out Rachel Recchia and Kylee. And you might say, oh, Rachel's done nothing wrong. I know, but she's done enough. Okay, she's done enough. So anyway, we've got this whole thing going down where she says, I owe you nothing. I'm loyal to my actual friends. Have a good night. And then when we click on that, Liz says, is that why you just called me twice? And she says, I wasn't calling to explain myself. I was calling to tell you to get my name out of your mouth. Instead, you're trolling Twitter and refuse to answer my phone calls. I don't know what that idea of trolling Twitter. That doesn't really make sense to me. And then let's see the replies there, because it's an all-out brawl. And someone said, "Not you getting ratioed. Mean girls never win." And I think the ratio means that more people comment than retweet. I don't know. I'm not these kids and their lingo. You know what I mean? Someone says, "Wow, that someone needs to be friends with you for you to treat them with respect or even have more morals." Girl, bye. So again, it looks like most people are on Team Olivia here, but could Kylee need help from some others? We're going to get into that in a second. Someone says, yeah, but she literally came up to you for girl talk and trusted you enough to tell you how much she liked John Henry after their date, and you still instigated him and Kat. That's textbook toxic. This is why people have trust issues. So essentially what went down is this, right? If we go to Olivia here, we can see that Olivia, I'm just going to read two separate pieces of recaps. Kat is moving in on John Henry. She's decided he's the new man for her, and she doesn't care that he and Olivia seem to be in a good spot. And again, no hate on Kat for doing that. It's like anyone's game at this point. She spends the day vying for his attention, and to some degree it works. As one might imagine, Olivia is not happy. That isn't the only drama Kat is stirring up this week. And then they get into the Eliza part. So then we've got here, Vulture lays it in on Kylee. It's the morning after Davia and Tanner's date, and Kat is fuming. Tanner pulls Kat aside for the requisite debrief, and Davia says she can feel the tension. In perhaps the least helpful advice ever given, Kylee tells her she's allowed to feel some type of way about it. It sounds nice on the surface, but is actually empty and condescending, just like Kylee. Oh my gosh! Oh, the recaps are going in hard on Kylee. This is one of those things. You ever go make popcorn and you take a moment away from the show and all of a sudden all hell breaks loose and you're like, what the heck did I miss? So anyway, they go on and on and on. Someone said, "How could you be loyal to someone like Kat? Her personality is so ugly." Which again, that's a little mean. I think Kat's just having a hard time on the show. But then that's just me, the empathic, recapper here. So other people said, "Oh, you just confirmed you're a mean girl." But let's get to the part where Aven chimes in. So we have the initial tweet right here, right, and this is where it gets a little crazy because there's just side tweet. And by the way, shout out to Rose Noir Podcast, previously known as the Black Roses here, because they are jumping in with a nice GIF and GIF. Either way, good to see that they're out here thriving. So then Aven responds and says, "Give a night one elimination some meaningless screen time, and they start to think they can just say anything." Shaking my head. Oh my gosh, I can't believe Aven said that. So as you guys know, I've been one that I think it's so tired when people give the night one, like put it this way, the whole idea like I'm better than you because I didn't get dumped until night 5. You're a night 1 reject. Do me a favor, put Olivia and put Aven in the same room and see how many more men hit on Olivia than how many women hit on Aven. And my point being is that Olivia is an icon. Olivia is a catch. Olivia is out screen timing multiple people. She is essentially carrying the show from a narrator standpoint. She has taken away Bartender Wells' job with her sound bites. She's articulate. She's funny. And I got to say this. I got to say this about humor. We often mistake humor for the ease of which it comes off the tongue, but it is not something that's easy to do. It requires high levels of intelligence. It requires high levels of ability to read the room and the environment. And I have to say this about Olivia. Just from watching the show, I would, if this was like a show like Survivor, I would highly bet on someone like Olivia to do very well because she's extremely intuitive. And I don't think she gets nearly enough credit for the way she calls things out on the show, from a narrator standpoint, from a townsperson in the tribe known as the Beach. She's able to look at different things and call it out, and then we watch it play out on the screen. We're like, yeah, Olivia's got a point there. So either way, Aven says, "Oh, a night 1 elimination, burn." And then Liv says, "I was unaware you had to make it past night 1 to call a spade a spade. My fault." The night 1 elimination comment is tired of being used. Find new content. Oh boy. And then Aven responds, "Call a spade a spade. You are literally blaming someone else for your own self-inflicted failed relationships. You have obviously gained some confidence to speak like this since your first go-around. Hence the night 1 reference. Not that it hinders your overall opinion." What? Oh, Aven was the most unproblematic. We have never heard 2 words from him. And this is a yikes. So the replies go on and on. Someone said, "Imagine having to take so bad you're getting ratioed by literally anyone with an account on a dying platform." Someone said, "This is like the worst comeback ever, Aven. I can't. Sir, I see you're feeling yourself because you made it to Final 4, but you're boring. No one is feeling you on Bachelor in Paradise. Olivia is everything. You're in women's business, and it's so unattractive." I love it. Bro, let me give you some advice. When the women are fighting, let them fight, let them have their words, let them burn this off. Do not enter it because you are about to get your ass kicked and you're seeing it play out. I mean, really, dude. Someone said, "Didn't you just tweet how you weren't shown at all this episode? Olivia is carrying this season. Ain't nobody come to see you. Otis." I don't know the Otis reference. Someone said, "No, Aven, you're not that big yourself to say this. Think he's Bachelor royalty or something. Quick, name one meaningful thing you've done with your 3 minutes of screen time." Wow, it's telling that Kylee thought this was worth reposting. Says a lot about her mean girl behavior. So I don't know if Kylee or Aven are still together. You could look at yesterday's spoilers if you want to see that, but it does appear, due to at least him backing Kylee here. Hey, maybe let's give Aven the benefit of the doubt. Let's say Aven is with Kylee and they're sitting next to each other on the couch. You got to defend your woman. I understand that, absolutely. You got to defend your woman. But sadly, they are on the wrong side of this story. Someone said, Aven, babe, this is not it. I didn't think you'd stoop so low. Not you thinking making it further on The Bachelor makes someone better or more deserving in any way. Time to backtrack. So it's one comment on top of another of people roasting Aven. Oh, you love to say, hey, fun stuff, folks. Fun stuff on a Friday. I mean, look, don't you like s'mores? We just roasted Aven. Boy, this is daylight savings times in a few days, but this just knocked me back an hour. I mean, I'm literally getting life here. This was like my morning coffee to see this happen. I don't know why, but it's nice to see that my opinion of this matter is being reflected here in the comment section. I don't like any of this, but implying a night one elimination deserves less just for that reason is icky. A person is a person, whether they click with the almighty Bachelor or Bachelorette night one or not. So this is the same thing that happens on the women tell all, the men tell all. You'll always see someone talking. Everyone's like, shut up. You got voted on night one. And I can understand it from the standpoint of what do you have to offer as far as recapping of the season goes. But in this instance, this just isn't that. So someone says, stay out of women's business. Yeah, this was a business meeting, Aven. You were not invited to the meeting. Please close the door on your way out, lest it slam you in the ass as you exit. So anyway, very funny stuff. It goes on and on. So Olivia is retweeting. Someone said Eliza and Olivia being friends is top tier. I love them both. She retweeted, one thing about Olivia is that she will always openly appreciate attractive women. She retweeted that. Kat ruining this experience for the black people on the island isn't sitting right with me. Olivia, Eliza, and Aaron, I don't like her. Olivia Lou reposted. And then finally, Nikki said, gross that you're determining someone's worth based on when they were eliminated on a dating show. It must really sting that a night one elimination has more people rooting and enjoying her on Bachelor in Paradise than you or your girl. Liv reposted. Making it further on a reality doesn't make you or your opinions more important. Non-celebrities need their egos in check. Liz reposted. So clearly, it's just stop the fight. It's over. Ding, ding, ding. Liv is the queen. All right, let me know what you think. We'll be back. We got more content coming right after this.